Cause we just turned it on.
Okay.
Everybody good? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Everybody set?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they said last night, you know. You tell them no, they like, you playing, you know? And then next thing you know, you're like 8 shots in. And you're still saying hello.
Ready, set, go!
Welcome to the basement, but we're not in the basement.
The basement,
The
y'all.
Recovery
I am
episode.
Kandi K.
The
This
recovery.
is Natty B.
Natty B in the
Hanzo
house.
Hasashi. And let me flip the camera. Look at that. Duke.
Duke Doom.
Duke, Baltimore. Y'all better tap in.
Tap in, tap in, tap in. Raise your glasses if you got something.
Yes.
Write something if you
Hello.
got something.
Hello.
Sneaking your little way right on in here, ain't you?
Hello. You the
It's quite
topic
the
of the topic of the weekend. Get out of my camera like that. What up, bro? What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
How y'all doing this week?
You gonna ask me how I'm doing
How
this
you
week?
doing? How you doing?
I'm alright. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm still mad.
You can bust
Still
the wrap open if you want to.
Well, I know everybody ready for me to talk and to, cause I ain't really been responding to a lot of what's going on. But we're gonna get into this this school ordeal, this bus ordeal, really. Hey, Frey, keep going, girl. So yeah,
I say yes, huh?
give me a second, y'all. Breathing. Girl, come on here. She home. I'm very glad about it. Come on, go ahead. Come on.
Us other folks go by the Lexington 3. We survived last night. Shout out to Amanda for the birthday shout out. You know,
Shout out, Amanda.
We recovered. We made it home.
I ain't
It was,
messing with you no more, Amanda.
it was quite the
Got me
drive.
over here weak.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, we was out there
Everybody
mixing
got them
white and
shades
gold.
Mm.
I don't know what was going on. We had a good old time. The baked beans was baking. The spades game was a little tricky. There was a lot of across the table talking.
Oh yeah, I can't see nothing.
I guess these are the chaps two right here. These two right here.
You can't go in there.
Yeah, we had to show
But we
them what
made
it
it.
was.
Supposed
We made it to another Sunday.
Well, yes, I definitely wanna get into it.
You go ahead and start it.
So I really want to say thank you to everybody. Hi, Sam. I want to say thank you to everybody who actually sent out their thoughts, prayers, well wishes, thanking God that my baby is back home. I'm so thankful. And it's just weird because like I didn't feel like I should make this like a platform to talk about it, but it's a podcast, so we're gonna talk about it. And we do this, we've been doing this for a while, you know. So and we always want to talk about like the topics and things that, you know, are current at the moment.
Right.
And it just so happened that my family is the topic for the moment. So I just want to say like it's a sigh of relief, but all at the same time, I'm still kind of upset because I don't really have answers, you know, like as far as the transportation system go. The school did their due diligence, and I am happy about just, you know, the school even doing their part, you know, and it was no fault on the school's behalf at all. I will say that the school didn't do anything wrong. I read all the comments from the actual news website, and I just feel like I'll never argue with anybody who don't have all the facts or who don't know the facts.
Right.
And to blame a parent when they're doing what they're supposed to do is insane. And reading is definitely fundamental Hey, Rich. Hey,
Read
Chrissy.
is fundamental.
It's very fundamental. And why would anybody say that a parent or guardian wasn't at the bus stop? We know that as parents that we have a 5-year-old and somebody's supposed to be at the stop.
Right.
So when you're doing what you're supposed to do, I feel like I don't have to argue that
Right.
there's no negligence on my behalf because I did what I was supposed to do. But to, to not report, even as a driver, like not to report that a child may be missing or just, nothing, and to me, that's a sense of urgency. Let me say that. I'm so Miss Marina, like I'm so thankful for her and the fact that she took it upon herself to grab my baby and find out, like she's a parent herself, so for her to grab my baby and take my baby in and do nothing ill will to her, I'm forever grateful to her and her mother.
Right. Exactly.
And when we went around there and we talked to her and her mother, they was on the same page as us.
Right.
Because how do you let things like that happen?
Exactly.
She's 5 years old. A speech delay. Nobody really know those things until you actually meet us or you talk to us and you understand where we're coming from and where the outrage is coming from. We just working parents trying to make sure that we do what we need to do for our children and that's it, so no parent should have to feel like I feel like I'm scared. I don't really want my baby getting on the bus. I don't trust nobody with my kid. Even when I was dropping her off, in the car rider line, like I pulled over to the side to make sure my baby got into school just fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that you have to take into account. And it ain't just, I'm glad that my daughter is here, but it's a mental thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Traumatized.
yeah, I really am traumatized. So I just don't want that to happen. I ain't trying to say I want nobody to lose their job or nothing like that. But, when you're doing these things and you're giving a public service, because this is, you working for a
Safety.
public school, safety over everything. I'm not going to, look, it's the school calling now. Just probably tell us about the week. But just those type of things, like safety over everything. Like, her dad is a driver, so he always say it's safety over everything. You have a due diligence to all the kids, even if you a sub or whatever the case may be. You safety. Like, how did you know that? Was it an adult at that stop? I don't know. But I was at the stop that my daughter was supposed to be at. It was an adult at the stop where my daughter was supposed to be. And to know that your child didn't get off the bus and your child is missing, I don't care if it was for 3 minutes. That's still too long.
Way too long.
I don't care if it was, but for them 20, 30 minutes or whatever, that was way too long.
Yes, it was.
You have to wait 30 minutes?
I mean, just from the time that I found out that she wasn't on the bus, to the time I went to the school, to the time somebody dropped her off, to the time of me getting back to the house,
It was 30 minutes.
that was too much.
What if it was a rainy day?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
My child is in danger. You dropped her off. You didn't know if it was a guardian or anybody there that belonged to her. My daughter could have been hit. She could have been attacked by animals. A junkie could have came up to her, a sex offender. She could have been tied up. Somebody could have just been like, you know what? I don't like how she look. I'm not giving her back. It could have been anything. Anything.
Right.
Gotta raise that awareness on this. For real.
I mean, it could have been loose pets,
Hi, Marina, the lady that brought my baby home on here.
How you doing, love? Appreciate you, baby.
She doing
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank
And that's
you.
the thing, like, you know, as a child, she's fine because she don't really know because she is a child.
Mm-hmm.
She is 5 years old. But as a parent, it's bothering me. But yes, she is doing fine. Thank you so much, Marina. More than you'll ever know. Hi, Brooke. Thank you
Y'all
for
know
tuning
if this
in.
neighborhood does like neighborhood watch community services or anything with the community?
I'm not
Nah.
sure, but I'm gonna tell you what. After the media came out here, you know, even like the kids, they ride by on their bicycles. Even if I'm going outside, the children be like, "God bless you." So the parents are talking to their children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that means everything. Hey, Ashley, I'm so sorry. That means everything. The parents are talking to the children, and even as a community, black, white, Hispanic, I do not care. You gotta look out for each other. It's so important. Your village is your community. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And this neighborhood is a lot older.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
it is getting younger, you know. You see kids out on the streets, so you know, awareness goes a long way, and especially, you know, for the older community also, you know, it's like they don't necessarily be looking out the window, but you know, if we can get together and
And I see it.
form like a community service or something, you know,
Absolutely.
community can get to know each other, you know, it would go a
Absolutely.
long way.
Yep.
Absolutely.
A lot of people tend to stay to themselves and keep their family to themselves, so
Yeah.
you know.
Because they don't want people to turn around and be like Liam Neeson. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All it takes is a split second.
Oh, that's all it takes. And as
You know, we see it on the news all the time.
Yeah. We do.
All
Yeah.
it takes is a minute.
Yeah.
You know, kids move fast.
Yeah, they
Right.
do.
You know, learn 5 minutes. She could have been all the way up on Martin Luther King. And I don't think, you know, and my biggest issue is, like her mom was saying, is like the transportation. I don't know whether they scared or they not taking it serious enough, but this what happened is real serious, and I don't want that to happen to nobody's child in 175 County in the United States, nowhere.
Ever.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
I
And
don't
a
want
lot of
them to
people
feel
saying,
like
"Oh
that."
well," you know, I see comments saying, "Oh, well, bus driver probably, you know, how can he keep up
With all the kids.
That's what you signed up for.
exactly.
That's it.
That's what you signed up for.
You know
I'm a
the
bus
job.
operator. I drive every day. When passengers get on there acting crazy, whatever, at the end of the day, that's what I signed up for. That's what my
Stop.
trainer told me when I was going
Stop.
through training and everything. He said, look, you learn running behind and trying to catch up and do all this and that and the third. He said, this is what you signed up to do. And you had to do it. If you signed up to do it, do your job to the point, you know, where you supposed to do it. You
Right.
know, and that's common sense. It's a common sense thing. You know, why would I let a 5-year-old off? Even if I'm assuming she was with somebody else, and I know this is my first time driving that route, and I don't know if this her brother, sister, or whoever,
Ask
group of
questions.
kids. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, hold on. You know, safety over schedule. I know a lot of people. They trying to like, I gotta go. I gotta pick up this next group at this
Yeah.
school. You know what I'm saying? To get them, I'm supposed to be there at such time, and I'm already running behind. So you know, I guess that might have been what was going on. I'm not quite sure, but he let that baby off with nobody right there, and that's what I'm trying to tell. You know, people, even people saying like, oh, it's the parents' fault.
How?
The parents is supposed to be blamed for this. You know, how? You
How?
know,
How can I be blamed?
I'm at the sign stop that.
And following the app, because there
And
is a
following
bus
the app.
app.
Yeah, I heard people saying, "Oh, well, the app tell you everything." Yeah, true. And the app said that.
And the app said it.
Said that they dropped off where she was supposed to be.
And it was a lie.
And it wasn't like that. And
Wow.
when my mother-in-law and niece asked, you know, like she ain't on here. He just brushed it off and he kept going.
And kept going. That's my thing.
That's my biggest issue. especially me being a bus operator. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying, Darren?
And,
You know,
and
I try to treat
How?
every passenger like it's a family member of mine.
Right.
True, you know, they don't treat me the same. But that's the mentality you have to have when you going into this field
Right.
of work. When you serving the public. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Bring your chair in.
yeah, you gotta be able to you know, customer service, you know.
But if people don't realize at
Human.
the end of the day, you're these kids' Superman. You one got to get them home.
Yeah, exactly.
Therefore, they rely
exactly.
on you to get them home. So do
Exactly. I
everything
hear
in your
people
power.
tell me that all the time. You know, they say, you know, sometimes, you know, us as bus drivers, we get down on ourselves. You be like, damn, man, you know, these people darn, they don't know the extent of what are we doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure they get to their destination safely. And we get down on ourselves. But every now and then, you know, I think God sends these people to me because every now and then somebody come up to me, hey man, you know what, man, bro, I appreciate what you do. He said, I know a lot of people don't, but we do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, physically it's not a hard job, but mentally the job can take you through there and it can take you down fast. But that's all I'm saying, man. Just be aware and be more careful, you know.
Right.
You know, take your job. If you're gonna do that, if you get into that line of work, take it serious. You know what I'm saying? True, they don't pay. I know the school system doesn't pay like that, but
Right.
at the same time, your benefits is outweighing that. The school system got excellent benefits for their drivers. They your schedule, you're not working no weekends and holidays. You know what I'm saying? None.
You get to be with your family.
You be with your family. You know what I'm saying? You on the drive, you on school bus wise, you on the driving. You know what I'm saying? You're not driving after during 7, 8 o'clock.
Maybe 4 or 5 hours after
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So you're not really even spending that much time behind the wheel. I seen somebody commented saying, oh yeah, he probably was up all night, and it's a lie. That's a lie.
You get to go to sleep.
Yeah, you go. Them ones go to bed. They get plenty of rest. They don't get ran down. They don't get ran down like us transit operators. So you can miss me with all that. Oh, he must have been tired. Even when I'm tired, I still have a job to do, and I have to do it right. Because you have people. At the end of the day, you have people's lives in your hand.
Right.
And that's the thing. People lives. You said it right, Andre. You have people lives in your hands. And then you have children who their lives are just beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And my thing is, we could have been planning for something else.
Yeah.
We could have been planning for something else. And all my thing is, and what I'm just really bothered with, like, talk to us.
Right.
You know, let us know that y'all took our concerns into consideration. Y'all hadn't even done that. I ain't got a call from a director, a supervisor, or anything. And I understand, like, pending investigations. I get it. But you still have a due
Protocol.
diligence to
Yeah.
call the
You can call and
parent.
tell me it's a pending investigation.
Exactly.
That's all I'm
Please,
asking.
don't, you know, like, don't let the media do that for
Right.
you. Like, why would you do that? And the fact that I called the school because I felt like, well, dog, the driver didn't just stop and say there's a child missing. You just shut the door and you kept on going. Like, what kind of mess is that? That's kind of how I feel. You didn't care enough about my kid. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say you won't do that again?
Right.
Exactly.
I don't
Right.
understand. Help me understand that, you know, as a parent.
And if we really gonna take it there, you said that this interview you did has reached states, right?
Yeah, like I got
Has
like
the
my
has the
family done
mayor
seen
of
it.
this city said anything? Have
Nobody
he reached out?
said nothing.
Anybody in these wards that
Nobody
are elected
reached
officials?
out. Nobody
These
reached
people
out.
who are supposed to be here for us, y'all all see the news. Other people got to report on stuff, but everybody want to be quiet because it's the weekend.
No.
I don't understand why everybody is so quiet. It is election season.
Yeah.
We
but-
paying attention. We gonna keep reporting. It ain't gonna
Right.
stop.
Right.
So reach out to people. Do your job.
That's
Care
it.
more about the teachers than the kids.
Huh? Oh.
We got to do something, y'all.
Yeah, we definitely do, but girl, please. I'm just saying, like, you have to just reach out. Like communication is big.
Right.
Like I don't care
It's the
how
key.
you look at it. Communication is key. And how, as a parent, like it's not making me feel good, and it's not making me trust the system like they
Right.
try to tell us to do.
Right.
They
Right.
say trust your system, trust the people, but damn, who I got to trust? I can't trust the transportation. And y'all just got out of all this debt.
Exactly.
And then I'm seeing other things. A driver just quit and left kids at the school the day after.
And you know what?
This.
That's to piggyback on
What is
what I'm
this?
saying. Like you don't care really about your job. You just I don't know what you're doing. I don't know whether you're doing it for a paycheck
Say hi, Bree.
or doing it whatever.
Say hi.
Doing it for whatever. But
Okay, you ain't gonna be sticking your tongue out. Come on now.
but yeah,
come on.
doing it for whatever. Cause
Don't
if
do
you got a
this.
driver that'll leave,
You're not supposed to.
you say "Fuck these kids. I'm
Right.
about my business. I ain't got to
Right.
deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You doing a job abandonment?
Yeah.
Like that's a way you get X'd out of public transit.
That
All
tells
right.
you
Do that
about your
with public
character
transit.
too.
You
Yeah,
do that with
it
public
shows a lot.
transit. You'll never get in public transit again.
All about your character right there.
Yeah.
And
They let me know.
you're
They let
right.
me know everything I need to know.
Exactly. And
And-
then I feel some type of way about the person who hired them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause
Yeah. I'm like, what y'all doing when y'all training them? I know you got.
Right.
I'm as a bus operator, and I hate to keep going referring back to that, but I go through so much training. We go through so much training, and it ain't just like once you come out of training, that's it. We doing stuff. We have safety classes and meetings every month. You know what I'm saying? We constantly getting trained.
Every day.
And I know what y'all dealing with kids. You got to learn. I know it's like what happened with us. When you knew that child went on the bus, you should have been calling somebody. I know you got a protocol. You know what I'm saying? Where you supposed to radio in and call somebody.
Right.
And I know his cameras all on that bus.
Yeah.
I know that camera seen everything that happened on that bus when you dropped my baby off and everything. I know you seen the one,
Here.
the people whoever ran the
Right.
camera back and looked, if they did it, looked and seen when they dropped her off. Didn't nobody claim that baby.
See. And then
And it pisses me off because you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nobody like that.
Right.
No. And a child on top of that. It's
Right.
that's just.
I
the
wouldn't do
thing.
an adult like that.
Right.
that's
Right.
just being insensitive
Yeah.
for real. Cause it is 2026. You know what's going on out here.
Yeah, man. You
Right.
see it all the time. man.
And it's too much. Ain't nothing to unthinkable. You know what I'm saying? Everything. People do it all.
I said I was
Right.
looking at
People do it
looking
all.
at one news thing in South Carolina. A little boy, little teenage guy, he was going to school on the bus stop. Somebody drive by them and shot him on the way to school in the morning and died. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that happens, and it happens every day, all the time. That's why I say you got to be mindful on things like that. And it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. They be like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
be like, hold on, where you going? Even if you don't even know how to dance, I don't care about you if you talking to them mean or whatever. Darn, long as you making sure that
They where they supposed to be.
safe and where they supposed to be.
And this was only her second day riding the bus. And people like, oh, I wouldn't put my baby on the bus that small and all that.
Yeah.
You don't know what people, let me just say this, let me clear this up. You don't know what people got to do, and you don't know what families are going through, but we are working people. And sometimes people don't, I have vehicles, but some people can't even afford to go and pick up their children. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have cars. Some people don't know how to drive. It's just a lot of things that you would have to take into consideration. But to say, oh, I wouldn't put my baby on there at age, you don't know what you're going to do. And for people who saying shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all that stuff,
Yeah.
baby, I don't want to hear that. I'm advocating how I feel like I should for my child. I can't speak for nobody else, but I do know that I'm speaking not just for mine, but for everybody else who feel like they don't have no voice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like I said, I read each and every comment, and a lot of that stuff I let it roll off my back because what you eat don't make me shit. I don't care what y'all talking about because it wasn't your child. And then when I looked at a lot of the comments, people was saying that happened to them. You know what I'm saying? And how could y'all allow these type of things to happen? And I'm really on top of things because I got a little brown girl that I'm raising. And
What
it
if
was
she-
a lot of minorities saying that this happened to their child. And I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but it's happening to us more than it's happening to a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not doing that at all. But I'm just gonna say what I gotta say because I'm a parent at the end of the day, and ain't nobody gonna tell me that I'm wrong for speaking up for something that I birthed. This is my creation. Can't nobody tell me how I should feel and how I should speak when it come to mine.
Correct.
Because I'm not gonna do that for you.
And this
That's
is
what happened on Buena Vista.
I know. Listen, this is what I'm about to get at. You know, this
Say
is what I feel like. You know, I'm wondering. You know, and I don't try to bring race into everything, but I have to because they bring it to us. So I'm wondering if Breland had went to maybe Whitaker or something like that, and she got on the school bus just like she would. They put her on the right bus and everything, and Breland was a Caucasian female, and
she would have been already posted
Buena
up.
Vista,
And y'all phones would have been buzzing.
They dropped off in Buena Vista without an adult or whatever. One thing I'm gonna nip part of that in the bud. It probably wouldn't happen like that over there because they're not gonna put no drivers over there that's that careless.
Right.
So darn. With that being said, I wonder on how big of a deal they would have made it if she had been a little white girl
Right.
in Buena Vista versus somebody, a black girl on the south side of Winston-Salem, on Bellawood. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm pretty sure they probably wouldn't put nobody that careless like that over there in the first place. They gonna make sure all these resources go to all they
Right.
where the money is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a bus driver shortage, but those schools like that not gonna be short. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like,
And keep
and
in
I know
mind,
they would have made a real big deal about it.
Right.
I have a huge respect for bus drivers, truck drivers, because my family, that's all it is. Like I said, everybody I know drive. So I've always had a respect. It's just the negligence, you know what I'm saying, of
Perfect word.
the negligence of it all. I don't care how you look at it.
You need a protocol for this.
Absolutely, and I just don't. I just
And
don't
that's
want
the
that to
thing.
happen to
'Cause I
nobody
got a
else.
And that's the
feeling it's
thing.
gonna happen again.
I know,
Like,
and then this is the thing. I know it is a protocol for it. It is one. Did you follow it? No, they didn't follow the protocol. It's a protocol for it. I know it's something.
It have to be.
And not knock the other people. Like I see a lot of people saying, yeah, I didn't know where my baby at, and eventually we found them.
At a school.
They was at the school. You know what? I can respect that because at least you took them back to a place. You know what I'm saying? With proper supervision. You know what I'm saying? They be safe. They at a safe place at the school.
And you could call a parent and say, hey, your child is at the
here.
school.
Yeah.
But I called the school and they couldn't tell me where my baby was. You get what I'm saying? You know,
And see,
it's totally different.
that's what we was getting at. Like, you know, the seriousness of all our baby was dropped off at a random. Suppose he had dropped it off at a stop further than what that one was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that could have been real bad.
And she does. And let me say this, she does know her surroundings. She knew her house wasn't on that street.
Yeah. She told the
They
people.
forced her off the bus, or
We don't know.
We don't know. She probably just got
know.
off. She probably just got because she seen the other kid getting off.
I don't even think that. I don't think that.
Maybe I don't know. You know,
I don't
like I say,
think that. I don't know. But just you didn't
didn't
see
check.
it. You didn't check. You didn't do none of that. And the kids have bus tags on their book bags. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
So he wasn't doing his job. Then.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, what do you mean by look at the back of the book bag?"
Because
That's what
the children who ride buses.
They cut it off in the interview, but that's what I was saying.
They have bus tags.
bus tags on the back of their book bags.
Children, they have their little demographics on the book bag.
They got the address, name, and everything.
And thank God for the demographics on the book bag.
So he didn't follow none. Cause I know he got addresses on the book to let you know that kid go to there, get off right here.
So he was flipping through the cars
He
like
wasn't man enough to come back and apologize to y'all.
First of all, that's the whole.
He didn't report it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He
didn't report it.
The city is talking about you, and you haven't said anything to anybody.
Yeah.
He probably know he fired come Monday morning.
That's a red flag. Like, why are you not saying anything about what's going on?
and like I said, no,
We don't know anything.
But nah, this like I was saying, the day it happened, I can respect if you had been like, even if you didn't want to call in on the radio because you knew you'd probably get in trouble. If you didn't want to call in on the radio and be like, hey, because I'm a driver too. I know what you're going through. If you'd be like, man, I think I dropped her off there up there.
But to say you didn't see her and you calling her name, she's not getting off the bus because she ain't on the bus. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if she did get up because she seen other kids get off, you don't see this little old thing getting ready to get off, and you don't even know if she belonged to the parent or if it was somebody at the bus stop. That's crazy to me.
That was lack of common sense, carelessness, neglect, everything in one instant.
In one instance. Man, like I said earlier too, I've had adults that get on my bus, get pissy drunk, and don't know where they darn going.
Yeah.
And I make sure, that's something they taking upon themselves to do. I'm not making them go out and drink.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But, hey, bro, this your stop. You know what it is, man? I said, yeah, it is, bro. And they get off the bus. They're like, all right, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes, bro. Like, it's not that hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Don't do it if you... These people out here going... I see a lot... I just said an alarming rate. I see a lot of people go, oh, I'm going to give a CDL. I'm going to give a CDL. Oh, I'm finna go drive. Let me go drive the bus.
Right.
Yeah. Let me go. Let me go drive the bus.
Comes with all that. They
They don't. You do not know what comes with this CDL.
Just doing it for a check, though.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm telling you that you
But
don't
is it really
for
worth somebody's
really
life, though?
Right.
Is it really worth somebody's life? Like the saving grace of it all. This Marina was all of our saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, she was.
That young lady was all our saving grace. All of our saving grace. I'm gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because had it not been for God placing her where she needed to be, I don't know what we would have been doing. Because in my mind, I'm saying, Lord, please don't let my baby be in nobody's house. Every corner I'm bending, I'm saying, please don't let my baby be in nobody's house. Please don't let my baby be in nobody's car. Please don't let her. Just don't.
Mm-hmm. And that same thing, and I want whoever the driver was, and he might be apologetic or whatever, or whatever, but I want you to know, like, if put the shoe on the other foot, you was me.
How would you feel?
And I was you, and I did that. How would you feel about me? Say even if you don't have kids, say that was your 5-year-old daughter. I'm at work. By the graces of God, because we all know, public bus drivers and other bus drivers know, really you can't mess with your cell phones and stuff like that. Just so happened, something told me to look at my phone and look at the message. And I got the message like 20 minutes later. When I looked at the message 20 minutes later, after this stuff was transpiring, and I looked at my phone, and you look down at your phone, and you see somebody say, your baby didn't get off the bus, and she's missing. How would you feel? How would you react to that? May I remind you, I'm in Greensboro. So now, so I don't abandon my job. I have to tell somebody, hey, look, my baby is missing. I have to tell my supervisor, my baby is missing. My supervisor got to Probably now he gonna have to drive because we short too. So he gonna have to drive my route because I gotta make it back to Winston-Salem. You know what I'm saying? First I gotta make it back from the bus station to my car. Then from my car back to Winston-Salem. All this time I don't know where my baby at. And I gotta drive and navigate through traffic without damn trying to kill somebody or myself. Trying to get there, trying to focus. And if I can do that, you should be able to look at the back of somebody's book bag before they get off the bus.
Exactly. Say that.
Yep.
That's all I got to say about it.
Like, they don't understand, like, as a father, regardless if you see your child or not, it should be something in you that's telling you, like, make sure that baby get home safe.
Yeah.
Right.
Regardless of if you got children or not, something should click in your head, like, nowadays, let me make sure these kids get home.
I got little high school dudes that ride my bus now. The dude told me, it made me laugh the other day because they be having me laughing. He got on the bus. Oh, dang, there go my favorite bus driver. I ain't never done nothing to these dudes but drop them off down the street and pick them up when they going back to the house.
Right.
But they say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I look out. I look out for the youth.
Because you getting them home safely.
Right.
They trust you.
You getting them home safely. You already know when you get on that bus that you got to do diligence to every passenger on that bus. Everybody that rides your bus. I don't care if you don't know the route. I don't care if you don't know them people. Even they know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and then it's like I say, it's respect. I got respect. A lot of other bus drivers and operators have problems on their bus. I don't have no problems because I have respect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's not like that all the time. I get some, you know, and like I try to tell people, you know, when I get on them about different things on the bus, you know, a lot of people take a lot of things personal.
Yeah.
Marina said, soon as I seen her, that's the first thing I did was looked on her tag and was like, oh yes, I got an address. Let me get this baby home safe. And let me tell you something, Marina.
And I thank you.
We thank you so much. And like I said, you were our saving grace and a lot of other folks saving grace. Like I've heard nothing but nice things about you. I thank God for actually placing you where you needed to be. I thank God for the angels encamped about around my baby. Because yes, we pray for our kids before they leave up out of here every day.
We don't know our babies every day.
Every day.
Think we playing. We do this for real. Like
every day.
I'm not out here BSing.
Not playing. Not playing. So all the people I saw y'all comments. I did. And like the people that already done experienced this, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Me too.
I just don't want this to happen to none of y'all kids or nobody else. So things have to be implemented so these type of things won't happen. Look.
Hey, look, and then this too. You say
I love you. Well, what about me? Do you love me?
And then this too. I heard my wife say, somebody was like, look at her on there with them 2-inch lashes. If you focus on her 2-inch lashes, you missed the whole darn. You missed the whole thing.
You missed the whole
point. I'm not focused on what the parents look like. I'm focused on what they trying to tell you.
What they trying to tell you.
And that's all we trying to tell you. And another thing.
I love you too.
And another thing too. When people saying it's on the parents, you think WXI would have came out here if we was at fault?
Yeah.
In any way?
Yeah.
Would it made national news if we was at fault anyway?
Yeah, this is serious.
I mean, it's been going on for every time school start back up.
Exactly. It's like, always something. And that's the thing we want. We don't want it to always be something. Especially not here.
Now, at least when our kids was coming up, they would take them back to the school, like he was saying earlier. They wouldn't just drop them off. Yeah. They'd take them back to the school. Yeah, I'd be a little sad because now I got to go to the school to get them, but at least they at the school.
At least I know what
like.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's just, and your mama, girl, your mama did something to me, Marina. Your mama did something to me. She did something to me. She did.
How can we, because, you know, this situation has happened, but there's still a heavy stress level on the family.
It is.
It's hard to go to work every day. How can we, we can get therapy, but how can we as a family come back from this, like, because you're going to constantly work. Once the problem get fixed, though, it's going to take time. So how do we recover, like?
I think maybe, like, I feel like that's when your community, what I'm saying, step in, like, checking on each other well-being. It don't have to be every day, all day, or nothing like that. But, we really need to tap into what these kids really got going on.
Right.
Like, I was just last weekend after we did our podcast that Saturday, I seen my friend Jamie on there with her and one of her friends, and they was talking about how, a lot of these kids hungry around here, and I'm like, let's go to work. Like, when it comes to community involvement and things like that, I don't mind giving my time.
True.
I don't mind that. And I think we just, we are the new people that's supposed to be stepping up and doing this, doing that, and making sure that our people good and some.
Mm-hmm.
We supposed to be doing these things, So that's why, y'all might see me out. Everybody say you always doing something. I'm always doing something because it's always something to do.
Yes.
Y'all gotta make yourselves readily available for things that you might not think are good or boring things. You know what I'm saying? I like giving my time to people out in the community. I like to feed people. I like to give people things. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes, like the school giveaways and stuff like that. I like figuring out what these kids got going on. I like to just all around support. There's nothing wrong with that. And we supposed to be able to do these things and step up with no questions asked. You know what I'm saying? If you got these things presented to you in real time, what's the problem? What's the problem? Everybody think we get on here and we just be playing, but this is what's going on. This real life. I don't do podcasts all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But I have a real job. I have to provide for my family. And this just so happened, it happened to me and mine. And I'm not saying that I'm exempt, you know what I'm saying? Because I live a certain type of way and I'm a person that go to work every day. I'm not exempt. You know what I'm saying? This can happen to anybody. It could have happened to somebody who got all the money in the world.
Right.
But I guarantee you they would have been reaching out to them people that had all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's all I'm saying. I thank my friends, the ones that stood up for me. Hey, Blake, I seen you on there.
Let's definitely be better humans to one another.
Yeah, let's be better humans. Yes.
People tend to hate because they can't do what they see others do.
Right.
Saw that crab in the barrel mentality.
And
we can say that all day. People still gonna hate.
Yeah, they still gonna
It's
hate.
just up to you what you gonna do to make yourself a better person. You can't worry about everybody else.
I'm not going to pick you up.
And trolling is not a job.
Trolling definitely ain't a job.
For all you want to do, you can just jump on someone and post and say what you want to say because it's a free country. You're insensitive. And I'm going to say it because I'm a father first. And at the end of the day, my child, that situation, Liam Neeson. That's all I got to say. You already know I'll find you. Because I'm on that type of time. Because something like this upset me.
Yeah.
I've been upset about it since you told me about it.
Right.
Because you can't be that careless in a world like this. Especially going into every Walmart, grocery store, and you seeing on the wall who missing.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what you got going on in your life. That's your job. You chose that job. Do your job.
I came in late.
That's okay. That's all right. And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? You want to say? You shy? My sister shy, y'all. But I mean, all in all, she ain't that shy. But all in all, all jokes aside, I just really wanted to bring awareness and, hey, and like one of my friends on here, she said they lost her daughter.
That's why I said it's gonna be like that for these first couple of weeks because it's every year.
And I mean, like I said, I'm not arguing with nobody because I'm not negligent. I did nothing
Right,
wrong
you
as
did
a
your
parent.
part,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm up here asking, my family and stuff. Did I do too much?
No.
But this is my
That's your
child,
child,
and I'm gonna
exactly.
react how I want to react, just like y'all gonna react how y'all want to react to y'all child.
Exactly.
And I would think that y'all would have done the same thing I would have done
Yeah,
if
sure would.
if you were getting the results that you were getting. Yes, I know how to speak. Yes, I can articulate very well. Everybody be thinking shit be for just shits and giggles all the time. And this was one of the instances where it wasn't shits and giggles.
Right.
Wasn't nothing funny about a 5-year-old being missing. Wasn't nothing funny about a child just getting off a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Is you cool in there?
I know people like to say we're overreacting because we're black, but
We're black.
it's too many kids that go missing on a daily basis, and people in this city don't care about it. We had a family member that went missing a month ago. The city was looking, but I don't remember any officials or anybody looking for anything, saying anything. Nobody, they don't really be caring. As humans, you gotta fucking care. You want us to care about this city and do right by your rules, but you give us a reason every day to fuck this place up. Ooh.
And in so many words, somebody should have been had.
Right.
Like, all jokes aside, like, if you want to be honest, the ignorant part of me was like, go do some stuff, but I'm making sure, because I do have children looking at me. I don't know who else is viewing me. I don't know how people view me. Sometimes I don't be caring because I just want to take care of business and make sure the job get done.
Right.
All I'm trying to do as a parent is make sure that my kids are productive people in this wild world that we live in, and that they make their mark and they have their life and they do good and be good and get good at all times.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't think I'm asking for much.
Yeah, this has brought up some trauma too in my life. It's an old story with me and my bro. He probably don't even remember, but we were staying on Hutton Street probably about 40 years ago or something like that. Probably like 38 years ago. But we were walking to school. That was a mile away. Car coming around the corner and basically misses me but hits him with the car.
Oh, Lord.
And keeps going.
My point exactly.
People don't be having no awareness for the youth. Even as adults. It's like, it's a wicked place, man.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's a wicked place.
Come
We
on.
got to have awareness for one another.
Awareness.
Just have
so
awareness
much.
for one another, and we won't overly stress.
Right.
And
You know?
shout out to Bethany for coming and just allowing us to speak, because she was really nice. She asked all the right questions, and if it wasn't for her, then this story wouldn't even be out.
Right.
Just for her, just actually like reaching out, when I kind of felt like my hands was tied. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, what else can I do? Because people need to know and people need to understand that, we can't allow these things to happen. Or we can't just sit back and wait for somebody else to take charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, something got to be done. That's all. I mean, I didn't want to take all this time to talk about that, but
It's all good because
because
we have our regular type conversation.
because it needed to
We
be
just
talked
need
about.
to get that out
And we
there.
let the fire go down.
Yeah, for
And we
real.
recorded night.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
we ride right now, because we ride right now.
We don't put enough pressure on these officials in this
Right,
city.
they don't.
And they get
We
to
don't.
just sit around and just
Collect
sit up in
that
these
check,
hot
yeah,
ass
collect the
buildings
check.
and
Collect
just
the check.
chill out. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
I just don't get that. Like, They're taking everything from us.
Right.
We won't be able to live here in 40 years.
Civilly,
Right.
y'all ain't hearing that though.
Mm-hmm.
For the things that everybody had to walk, run, die about civically, it's dwindling.
Yeah, they trying to take it away.
It's dwindling.
They take it
but
away right in front of your face.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't wake up and realize they doing it.
until you can't utilize it.
Yeah.
Using the things to distract the young folks, so they won't be woke to what's going on.
Uh-huh.
That's what they doing.
It's a lot of hangings been going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of
A lot of hanging.
Say that again?
Yeah, it's a lot of hangings been going on here lately too, and
trafficking.
and
Yeah.
trafficking.
Absolutely.
It's real.
And it's
Lord
just been
Jesus, I can't
I
even.
have a cousin that was a victim of trafficking, and so yes, it's real.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's real.
and all of them is just suicides.
Right.
They said that the white doctor in Mississippi.
Mhm.
She just been
Oh yeah,
throwing
yeah.
them
She
off
been,
for
yeah, she
suicides.
put them off for suicide.
Mm.
Ain't nothing wrong with these dirty people.
No, that's that and that right there. But they don't want to talk about those type of things.
Yeah. Trump got them thinking is they making America great again. That's what that is.
Ooh, child, it's real ghetto over here, and I know all y'all know that.
And they doing
Would
it on
not
purpose.
recommend.
They want the ghetto on purpose so that the value can be lowered for the immigrants can come in and
Yeah,
buy up
get free
everything.
money.
Everything we got is going to be bulldozed, mulched over,
Yeah.
and it will be foreign. And I'm not a racist or anything, but I see what's going on. I've seen this change in this city all my life. So I see how y'all are pushing us out.
Yeah.
And in our areas, you don't put no fucking money in it. Like, for
Right.
real, like, it's visible as fuck. Like, it's
Oh,
ultra visible.
Oh yeah, and
Cleveland
and like I
Avenue
was
showing me something.
Hey,
every day.
listen, like I was telling
I know that's right.
I think I was speaking. I said somebody last time, and it ain't just here. It's not just Winston-Salem. It's everywhere,
Everywhere.
everywhere. It's the whole United States. That's why I try to tell people, man, you got to be vigilant on what's going on around here because, you know, this orange head dude that's in office is trying to annihilate the black race.
Yeah.
And then the scary thing about it is that you have black people that's with annihilating us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, you just have to be careful, man, and really pay attention there to what's going on out here, man. You know.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness,
Yeah.
y'all. Be aware of yourself. Get off the fucking TV and stop watching baddies all day. That's the distraction.
I like baddies.
I
though.
like it, and it's cool and all, but I swear it's like the number
That's where the
one
distraction
distraction in the
is.
black
That's where the
people
distraction.
community
Yeah,
right now, bro.
That's how they get it.
I mean,
They
I
can have
just
a
be
whole
looking at them
marathon.
tear each other up,
I
you
can't
know.
watch it. It gives me a headache. Too much fight. Too much.
It
Now back in the day, I used to watch them. Bad
I used to want to be on the Bad Girls Club.
Man, too back then, but now I'm changed.
Right.
So now I be like, I can't. They
But I ain't gonna lie, I like me a little trash TV
Right.
because it ain't my drama. You know what I'm
Give me a
saying?
good true crime. I love me a true crime.
Well, yeah,
documentary.
yeah. I like them
Shit
too
all day
sometimes.
long.
But give me a good documentary, and I'm all for that. I really do like documentaries.
Man, we've seen over the past like 2-3 years, we done seen some good ones, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it really, man, a lot of them
It'll
tells a
enlighten
story
you.
and enlightens you about a lot of
And
things
it's
that go
and
on.
they big on telling you to talk up and speak up for yourself. Like even when it comes to our healthcare, how we're treated in healthcare, because since the beginning of time we are looked at as the strong one, like us having babies, us having procedures without anesthesia. You know, those type of things. Like I felt like I was a victim of that, even when I was delivering my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have enough anesthesia, but you gonna go ahead and you gonna cut me open, and I just had to lay there and endure it.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? It's
how
those
you
type
move
of things. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all looking at these documentaries, like really tune in, really hear what is going on. Really look at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person, I need to hear it. I need to see it. Sometimes I have to experience it. And I don't think a lot of people be tapped in like they say. They be like, oh, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke. Like, I don't even like to hear that word so much that much.
Right.
I don't even like to hear it because you be lying. Y'all not woke. Y'all really be sleep.
No, it's not that. It's not that. A lot of people say they woke, but are you gonna get out of bed?
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Think about what I just said.
Yeah, they don't.
You woke, but are you gonna get up and get out of bed?
Most likely not. They're not ready to throw it away for the cause.
Yeah, exactly. They not. They not. Right. They not. Hell, even me, I'm nervous about some shit. I'm like, man, hell, no, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, man, we got to. You know, if you say, okay, if you scared yourself to do it, but you got somebody that's close to you, like a friend or a family member, that's not scared to do it, back them up. Be like, look, fuck it. I'm nervous to do it, but I'm gonna do it with you.
Yeah.
If we all had that
our backs against it, look, your back against mine, I'll be like, go ahead.
Yeah, but if we do it like that.
Change is scary, but sometimes you gotta just do it. You just gotta do it.
I ask people, like, we go over to other countries and cause bullshit. If another country comes over here and starts some bullshit on tomorrow, Monday, is we taking our ass to work?
But they already doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they doing it now.
They already doing it.
But if we were in a crisis,
We are.
are we just gonna fight, or
Maybe
we just, or
America
we gonna go
is
to
a
work?
crisis.
Are we gonna go to work?
I'm gonna let you know the
So
secret.
basically, we answering the
Absolutely.
question. We're just gonna go to work and say, "I'm gonna be a part of this." If we ain't fighting right now, we just a part of it. We letting it happen. It's a lot of, and it's
the camera,
hard to-
'cause this
Hey,
man
I'm about to
always
get
gotta-
political. Hey, give y'all shout outs. I'm about to take it there. I'm about to be
He always
on
gotta
the
get-
streets with a
you
You got the people thinking.
I'm sorry. I get dark.
That's okay though. We
And
need
you
this.
know what?
It need to be talked about.
Yeah, you ain't did nothing wrong.
And I'm glad we have two young adults in here listening.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. One day y'all got to fight for something.
Yeah, y'all better.
For real. Y'all gonna have to fight for y'all life. One day. And I'm saying that because
She said, "Oh my gosh."
when I was y'all
She was like,
age,
"She did it."
we didn't-
Okay, you
we
ain't on
didn't know
camera
what
no
we was
more,
fighting
Kayla. She like,
Hey, look,
But,
like they say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall
Fall
for
for
anything.
anything.
for
Right.
anything.
For real, you gotta stand. You gotta stand for something, man. Especially us being black, we all. If you black, if you woke up black, then you got something to stand for already.
Yes.
if
You
you
know what
woke
I'm
up with any kind of pigmentation, you got to do it. What's up, Jenny?
That's a whole. Hey, look, that's a whole nother. They don't even know. Like when you do your research, nigga, we make all colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We created this whole world, but it's too deep right there. I ain't finna go that deep.
We gonna continue
But,
this talk.
Too deep for the intro.
We gonna catch y'all next time.
Till next
Any shots out?
time.
Oh, make sure y'all subscribe,
Yes,
like, get on
like,
YouTube
comment,
and watch these
share.
videos, or we just gonna keep flooding you in these clips.
Real
you can't do
bad.
nothing about it.
Real bad. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for tuning in. Tuning in and showing your support. That really means a lot to myself and my family. Just continue to be an advocate for you and yours, and I'm gonna do the same. And if you out there and you need me to advocate for you, damn it, I will.
So we will
She
advocate
I
for
will.
you.
I
She ain't
will.
lying. She ain't lying.
If you want to be on, come holler at us. Hit up
Yeah,
the
if y'all want to
messengers.
come,
Hit us
and-
up.
Yeah, and y'all ain't even gotta hit me up. Y'all can hit up Natural Dude, Hanzo. Y'all can hit up all of them.
And if you want to fight, hit us up too.
Yeah,
Cause y'all be talking
I
a lot of
mean-
shit.
I mean, yeah, and
Y'all
I
don't
don't even
understand.
be seeing it. The bros be hiding it from me, but
I be hiding comments.
I don't
be
be
hiding
seeing
comments.
You
Yeah,
already know.
And I be
definitely
saying,
don't let me see nothing.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, don't let me
I
see.
I
want
be
all
like-
the smoke.
But yeah,
I see nothing.
we gonna catch y'all again.
We love y'all.
We love
Thank y'all for tuning in. The
Shout out to
basement,
Morningside.
y'all. Yeah, shout out to the South Side.
Shout out my girl again.
Oh yeah, shout out to Marina and her family.
Marina and her family.
Yes.
Thank you, Marina.
Thank you.
We love you so much for that.
Next week we're gonna tackle diabetes
Okay, let's talk about it.
and all these people that's feeding y'all diabetes in this city.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
coming for y'all
All right
next
now.
week.
All right.
Peace out. Hanzo.